Okay, welcome back to chapter 31. Recently, came here. So, long story short, in previous video, we followed the rest of the crew here, the rest of our Nikkes. We found, we ended up finding, Liverin, hammering, and also, Eleg. However, let's just say hammering didn't end up fine after all that. She's just not in, and she's not in good condition. Let's just say that. Plus, Liverin was locked up in the detention. However, she got a message from Sixo saying that she needs to steal Hammering's head for her. And I don't know. I don't know what Liverin's going to do. What do you guys think Liverin's going to do here? Do you think Liverin's going to do it? Do you think Liverin's going to try and find out where Hammering is? Because the location wasn't disclosed, so nobody knows where she is. But knowing Sixo, she might actually know the location. And then Fragile is still trying to kill Liverin after what, you know, that promise she broke to her. We found out news about how Liverin's sister was the one that was killed. And now the sister, Fragile, didn't blame Liverin. She blamed the job. However, she still harbors hatred for Liverin still. Well, we're going to find out what goes down. We're going to see it. So yeah, let's hop into it, guys. Shall we? Chapter 31. Also, oh yeah, before I hop into this, you guys didn't even see the cutscenes because me not knowing yesterday, I ended up playing them because I had to go back to the lobby in order to quit the game. So let's actually go back to the outpost and I'll show you what you guys missed. So, I didn't know this, okay, guys? I didn't know that this would happen, okay? I didn't know that when I completed this, these three scenes would actually happen, okay? So, I'm gonna play them, and, you guys understand what I mean by what I just said earlier, because I just remembered that I didn't include this in my YouTube video last night. Because, I didn't know that there were 3 more cutscenes to witness with it. So let's go back to them. I believe they were this. Yeah, it was this. So I'm gonna stay quiet. You guys can watch it, read it. Let's get into it. Oh, whoops. Let me do this. There we go.
Yes, everyone has returned to the Ark after a detailed examination. Save for Hammering.
What happened to her?
Her head is being stored in a special case made of insulating material. She's currently on the surface.
She's up on the surface? Where specifically?
It's far too risky to move her, so we have set up a temporary camp. The location is strictly confidential. Not even I know it. I only know that Drilly made a special request to remain there with her. So now it's just the 2 of them there. The bit of crystal left at the base of Hammering's neck meant they couldn't place her in a brain shelter.
If there's no electricity, why hasn't the crystal disappeared?
Small amounts of electricity are always being generated in the brain and body. So, it appears the crystal is moving towards her brain, albeit very slowly.
Things are going from bad to worse.
We are hard at work making a new brain shelter that won't be affected by the crystal. Once we do that, she'll be moved back here.
Moving her here would probably be the best course of action. It's not like there are a whole bunch of people or resources that would be put in danger.
Is there no way to remove the crystals?
There is, by cutting off the flow of electricity to the brain. This, however, kill her.
What else can we do?
We're looking for a solution. MMR has gotten involved, and they are sure to come up with something. Fortunately, the crystals don't appear to affect the nymph as ordinary corruption does. Given that the crystals are a physical entity, I am confident they will be able to resolve the situation.
I certainly hope so.
I have not received any news on her, other than that she is being held in the detention facility. Nikke is having difficulty in reaching a verdict since she failed to commit a crime. When Liverin was arrested, there was an incident in which Fragile caused a disturbance. After being struck by an incapacitating round, she was placed on house arrest.
Do you think Fragile really intended to kill Liverin?
She probably made the decision after having a talk with her.
What about Electric Shock?
They're busy writing reports. Once they're done, they'll probably be rejoining you.
They are the only party involved in this incident that got out unscathed.
That's true.
They reached a conclusion a short while ago. I'll read their statement. The crystal region has been deemed excessively perilous. Nothing from these areas is to be utilized in any way, no exceptions. In addition, leaving these areas unchecked has also been deemed dangerous. Therefore, the area will be eradicated. That's all.
I didn't expect that. I thought for sure they'd try to get something out of it.
That shows just how dangerous that place is. If one minor slip-up ended with a single crystal entering the Ark, it could spell doom for us all. Various methods are being considered. But one thing is for certain. Absolute will head to the surface and execute the mission.
Oh,
The Special Commando will also be participating.
oh.
The burden of being good at your job, I suppose.
Grave is probably still up there.
I'd say that's a safe bet.
I won't let her get away next time.
It's just as Liverin said. There's nothing. The only thing we have to go on is that name, Sixo. And even that is most likely an assumed alias. Like a nickname on the internet? I think it's something like that. We have an important mission ahead of us, so hold off for now. I'll continue looking into Sixo. And I'll let you know if I find anything.
Okay, so that was one of the stories that you guys didn't get to see here on my YouTube video yesterday, because I forgot to go back and do them. And then here's the other one.
Do you think Miss Hammering is okay?
She'll be fine.
I feel bad for everything she had to go through.
Yeah.
Do you think those crystals could become a substitute power source?
No, they lack scalability. Besides, the risk is too high.
We didn't end up finding anything during this search mission.
We hadn't counted on finding something that quickly anyway.
I know, but still. It would have at least taken the sting out of how Miss Hammering and Miss Liverin ended up.
It's okay. We can always try again. Because I know you're not the type to give up.
You're right. I'll never give up. I will show everyone what the real sky looks like.
believe such a thing still exists in this day and age.
So guys, did you guys see that? Who was contacting her? It was Sixo. So it seems that Sixo actually knows who Elig is, and Elig actually knows who Sixo is. She just didn't say it, you know, under the circumstances, obviously. And you saw how fast she shut that down. She's like, nope, fuck you, Sixo, and just said, I'm not selling. So, and then this is the last scene that I forgot to play as well.
Huh? Who is it? I'm done for.
And yes, guys, that's actually what I was mentioning earlier when I was saying about Liverin. So, we're going to find out if Liverin actually does it, or if she walks away from it and just accepts the consequences in the end. So, let's see what happens. Let's go to chapter 31. It's called Mabeast. That's actually what it's called, guys. Mabeast. I didn't make up the names. That's what it's called. How does she know harps? That's a good question. How does she know? Like I said, I don't think Sixo's a person. I think Sixo is some sort of AI, but that's just something I feel like I know. Like, that's just something I feel like I haven't... My gut feeling, so to say. Okay, guys. Let's get to chapter 31 now. Mabeast. Okay, so we got the Harmony Cube here, right? It looks like we have a scientist here. Looks like they're supposed to be from the Ark and everything. So, we'll find out.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Okay, piling project number 14. In order to designate coordinates, we created a supporting disc that is placed on the ground. After conducting numerous tests, we adopted a flat design that is easy to carry and can adapt to various types of terrain. However, further research is necessary to embed a GPS feature. Okay.
I will move as you wish. I will move as you wish.
Now, I'm not sure how difficult these the raptures are in this.
There's no way I can run in this thing.
Because last time we were getting close to 400,000 power level
Follow you closely,
with the raptures. So let's see.
My feet keep...
Step back. It is dangerous.
Okay, so we just made it for the recommended power. See, this means I'm gonna have to go back in the main menu and upgrade a lot. So
There's no way I can run in this thing.
we'll see. We'll see what happens, right? We'll see what happens. But you know, I'm really excited to see what happens in this one. You know, my blood is pumping.
It is time to show the majesty of the kingdom.
We got Marion and her wearing the commander's shirt.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
I actually have to level up Crown.
I really, really like you.
I'll take lead. Everyone follow me.
I did good, right?
Yo, do you hear this music? Damn. Makes me want to go to a rock concert.
The party isn't over yet, is it?
Yo, let's get it. Yo, this music is pumping. Yo, it's going hard. That's what I'm talking. You know what that sounds like? It legit sounds like I'm fighting a boss. Feel like I'm fighting a boss with that music pumping there.
A new outfit for a new fight. Go get him, Bolt.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel. Everyone follow me and attack. The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
Yo, let's get it. You hear that guitar? Damn. Okay, first cutscene. Let's get it.
A good student listens well. There's no way I can run in this thing.
Yes, Commander?
Hold up. Are you saying that Rapi is the one who attacked first? Not that lady?
The thing she is keeping inside that coffin is a heretic. Anachiro.
Did you just say what I think you said? A heretic?
She clearly values it highly. Based on her words and actions thus far, my guess is that she wishes to resurrect Anachiro.
One moment. I'm collating the data right now. There's not much to go on. But according to this, she was the first heretic. There's also a brief report about her being shot down, but nothing else. This data is over 100 years old.
She must be extremely dangerous. What makes you say that? Typically, the first iteration of any model is incredibly strong, especially prototypes. Doubly so if she's the forebearer of the heretics. Her power must be unimaginable.
That's a good point, actually.
But, one second. Rapi, how do you know about Anachiro?
I would like to know that myself. The only way you can turn up any information on her is by specifically searching for it.
I know her. Or rather, I knew her. Yes. I can't be certain, but it seems Red Hood has met Anachiro before. My mind is flooded with intense memories and emotions. Not least of all, rage.
Sounds like they could have been mortal enemies.
There's no way to know for sure. What is certain is that we mustn't allow Anachiro to be resurrected. If she were to awaken now, none of us would stand a chance against her.
But I thought taking down heretics was our thing? We practically eat them for breakfast. This is apparently one meal we can't have.
We're dealing with an entity from over a century ago. She's most likely equipped with technology that's long been considered lost. Our objective is twofold. track down Grave and destroy Anachiro. Roger.
So this goes back to that entire Cinderella event. You know what I'm saying? Like, we know the truth, but they don't. You know?
As I protect all.
Like, we know what really happens. I mean, that is if anyone's played the Cinderella event, that is. But I made a YouTube video about the Cinderella event. If you want to go check it out, you're more than welcome to. It's all there. Incredible storyline, by the way.
Did you see? Your king has won another victory.
Telling you, man, this music gets me pumped. Oh, this is Mana. Okay. So that little chibi we saw in the beginning of the map, who was by the Harmony Cube, was Mana. Okay. She wasn't just some random Nikke.
Better than expected. Things are progressing quickly. We're keeping the Harmony Cube in check. And once the A-Pillar arrives, we'll be able to start.
In case you guys don't know who Mana is, she's actually somebody that was in charge of the detention area where they kept Nikkes and other criminals there. And, yeah. She's pretty important.
What about Absolute?
There were Raptures armed with anti-air artillery nearby, so they went to deal with them.
Just the three of them?
Yes.
Commander, we should join them.
I have something to confess. I fell asleep during the mission briefing. I haven't got a clue what Mana is doing here, what the stakes are, and what's going on with Absolute.
You're shouting it like you're proud of the fact you know nothing.
Sorry.
Naturally, I always hold my head high.
If you hadn't nodded off, you'd know that Absolute is harnessing the Harmony Cube in order to destroy the crystal. Isn't that right, Mana?
Not even a little bit.
Did I at least get some keywords right?
Like nobody listened to the briefing.
Fine. Based on the investigation the central government conducted on the E2 crystals.
Man, you all love these kinds of names, don't you? First Material H, now E2 crystals.
This substance was deemed highly dangerous to the Ark and classified as risk level SS. At the same time, as it was determined that it didn't have any positive effect on the surface's ecosystem, any further research would serve no purpose, and the decision was made to eradicate the material. For some perspective, heretics were designated as risk level S. These E2 crystals, meanwhile, are one level above even that. The Harmony Cube located here is outdated and not well maintained. But it is still capable of running calculations pertaining to the construction of the Ark. By setting this Harmony Cube loose on the nearby infested E2 crystals, we will overwrite the basic structures of the Ark here, which are known as lost sectors. The structures generated by this Harmony Cube are composed of glass, which makes them perfect for dealing with E2 crystals. Our strategy is to fill the area with these glass structures and push back the E2 crystals.
And this place will be the epicenter of that operation?
No.
Oh, okay.
Care to elaborate?
We intend to use an A-pillar which will act as a stake of sorts. We will insert this A-pillar into the most densely packed area of the crystal region, from which the basic structures will expand outwards. By repeating this process multiple times, we'll eventually fill the area with these structures.
I wonder how that's going to look.
What you need to do now is join up with Absolute and proceed with the mission. They've been fully briefed on this operation, and have even completed a simulation.
Alright, no issues on my end.
What do you mean? I haven't seen any sight of her yet.
Well, let's get it. Yeah, so this was Mana the entire time. I didn't know that. Harpy, what are you talking about?
I will move as you wish.
What are you talking about for?
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Whose feet are we talking about? What are you What the hell are you talking about, Harpy? Where are you going with this? Where are you going with
Let's
this?
get this over with and hurry back.
I did good, right?
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
You're talking about how the crystals went through the commander's shoe and was trying to absorb him. In the last chapter.
Is this a good student? Listens well.
I will move as you wish.
Don't get yourself hurt, teacher.
What's the pose? How do I look? Sexy, perhaps? How do I look? Let's try some out and head back. Just a moment. How do we look? Let's give you a little pat.
Under the light of the kingdom,
I'll take
all
lead.
shall kneel.
Everyone follow me and attack.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves. Is this a new venue for the party?
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
Commander.
Yo, Vesti! Emma! And, what's her name again? It's been so long that I forgot what her name was.
Oh my. You came.
Hurry up, you idiots.
Oh yeah, Unwa.
This is why.
There we go, Unwa. It's been a long time since we actually seen them in the story.
Sorry. Inferior people like us walk kind of slow. For every 3 steps you take, we only take 1. Oh, how useless we are. We're not worthy. We're not worthy. This is fun.
I knew we'd all get along swimmingly.
Give me a sit rep. The container with the stakes is going to be transported over by air in a while. There's a possibility it could be shot down before landing, so we need to clear this place of raptures.
What? You're still not done? Jeez, Absolute has really fallen off.
We were waiting for you.
What?
It's just that I've heard so many stories about how remarkable the counters are. I wanted to see it for myself.
It's not that we're doubting you. We simply want to see what you're capable of. That's a rather blunt way of putting it. But yes, more or less.
Come on. Show us what you can do.
What's the point of this? Are you still obsessed with who's the strongest?
Be quiet. You abandoned us and left us in the lurch, only to sidle up with a third-rate squad instead. You must have had a reason to do that. I'd like to know what it is.
Yeesh, jealous much?
Do you ever shut that trap of yours?
If you still want these lips, why don't you come give me a kiss?
Oh, wow. A niece. Damn.
Why do I even bother?
Yo, that was so, like, fucking, like, amazing that you just said that.
You've got 3 minutes until the container arrives. Clear this place out before then. Commander, we don't have to go along with this ridiculous game of theirs.
Okay, let's go. You want to witness the greatness of the counters firsthand? You got it. I might just have to unleash the full power of my supervision. I'd advise against that. All they'll see is your glasses twinkling slightly.
Why do you all...
Rapi, let's show them that you made the right choice. Let's show how well we work together.
Yo, Rapi was about to say, like, just say, shut the fuck up, guys. I know. I love Anise, man. You know, Anise is a smartass, but, like, she's so fucking, like, 10. Like, for real. Like, her meter is like 100. Hey, let's go. 221. Look how much progress we made, guys. Since chapter 22. Progress is being made.
Finished.
What do you guys think?
I thought it was impressive, personally.
Let's move to the mission area.
Hey, you could at least give us some feedback. Yeah, if you're not gonna leave a review, then you at least ought to pay us. Ooh, she's not saying anything. That must mean she's gonna pay us. Nice.
It seems you're finally capable of not being complete morons all the time. And in a fairly short amount of time, too. Impressive.
What is wrong with her? Such effusive praise. You don't have to be so nice.
There are some caveats, however. The Squirt and the squad leader are competent. I can't say the same about you two. It's not a major issue for now, since the skill gap isn't too significant. But as those two grow stronger, both of you will only end up dragging them down. It's not that you haven't grown. You just haven't improved enough. You need to do better.
Yeah, I knew that.
Good. As long as you're aware. Now let's move.
Wow, that was amazing. You guys worked together so well as a team that you hardly notice your firepower is lacking. Our firepower is lacking?
Oh, shit.
Sorry. I may have said too much. I'm sure you'll eventually find weapons that are better suited to you.
Come to think of it, have any of you ever upgraded your gear?
You know, that's actually never crossed my mind for the story. Have they?
There's no need for us to wantonly upgrade our loadout. What we're using right now suits us perfectly.
If you say so.
Sorry to interrupt, but the container has arrived. The initial setup is expected to take 20 minutes.
In the meantime, we'll proceed to the designated area.
Roger that. I'll have it ready to fire when you give me the signal.
Let's go.
You know, I never thought about that, actually. They never really talked about their own gear and stuff, like, ever. You know? In the story.
Follow you closely, teacher.
Like, at all. They never really mentioned it. At all. You know what I mean?
There's no way I can run in this.
That was actually a good point that Emma made about that.
Is this the right way?
Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Scout. There's no
I mean,
way
they could get
can
an
run
upgrade,
this
right?
thing.
The story-based wise, at least. Who knows?
A little too many dance partners for my taste.
Alright, you all are next.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall meet. I'll take lead. Everyone follow me and attack.
After all that, I deserve a compliment. Oh, this isn't going smoothly at all.
I will move as you wish.
You know, I'm very tempted,
Time to
guys.
show the majesty of the kingdom.
I'm very tempted to go for Cinderella's, at least trying to core her. I'm not gonna lie, I really am.
Under the light shine brightly for my radiant self.
Coconut isn't too salty for ya.
See, what sucks about not knowing anything for like the New Year's banners is killing me with it, you know?
That concludes today's lesson.
I feel if I knew what was going on with the New Year banners, my decision would be a lot easier to make right now, you know? It would be. But so far, only speculations being talked about.
There's no way I can run in this thing.
Siren, Hansel and Gretel.
Okay, let's go.
And to be honest with you guys, I would say if that is the case for New Year's, then most likely the team that would go well together would be Cinderella, Siren, and Hansel and Gretel together. If anything, really. You know? Since they're like the same squad. You know what I mean?
Step back. It is dangerous.
I will move as you wish.
So that's why I was like thinking about it. I'm like, if this is true.
Destination reached.
Okay, I'm gonna stop talking. Hold up.
Requesting further guidance as to where the stakes will be driven.
I'll do it. The stakes will land where that disc is. Everyone, step back. Go ahead, Mana.
Coordinates confirmed. Launching A pillar towards the guidance signal. A pillar launched. Handing over control to the operator for the landing procedure.
Roger. Assuming control.
Huh? Shifty is piloting it?
Yes. I'll be steering it to the guidance signal.
I'm not overly familiar with this control system.
Wow, you must be really good at this then, Shifty.
I wouldn't go that far, but it was covered in my curriculum. There are a few tricks you can learn, and the whole process is easy to replicate with a flight simulator.
I see.
Oh, like that, yes. And... got it. It should land any moment now. Landing complete.
Checking alignment. Initiating link with Harmony Cube. designation complete. Computational power amplification confirmed. Initiating art creation sequence.
Everyone, brace yourselves.
Construction complete. A-pillar status, all normal. Linking with Harmony Cube and expanding the area.
Holy crap, this place is unrecognizable now.
Think of this pillar as a pseudo-Harmony Cube, one which was created by the Harmony Cube itself. We can expand the structures around the area where the A-pillar is embedded. Being made of glass, all of this material is immune to the E2 crystals, so it can push them out. Additionally, the A-pillar is tied to the Harmony Cube's computational power, so the more you install, the better the Harmony Cube's computation ability.
I didn't quite catch all of that. None of this makes any sense to me. How can these structures just appear out of thin air?
You're right. It doesn't make any logical sense. But you just saw it with your own eyes.
How does the science behind all of this work? Although, to be honest, I don't think I'd understand even if you did explain.
That's classified information.
How come?
Do you really think this process follows the laws of physics or basic energy principles?
I don't think so. I guess. I don't know. None of this makes any sense.
Me in science class.
That's precisely why it's confidential. Does that answer your question?
Not at all.
Be quiet.
Aren't any of you curious about this?
You just said yourself that you wouldn't understand even if you were given an explanation.
It's like watching a documentary on quantum physics. Even if you don't understand every bit, it's still nice to know.
Try and use that pea brain of yours for 1 second.
Sorry.
If the reason why this stuff works the way it does wasn't classified, and if it was something that everyone could understand, it could end up being used for terrorism. Like you said, it defies all common sense. Do you really think something like that will be easy to understand?
Probably not.
Exactly. Hence why it's classified.
For someone who says they don't care, you've got an awful lot to say about it.
I don't know. I don't need to know.
So our objective is to plant these pillars here and there? Then these structures that manifest as a result will wipe out all the crystals?
Correct.
Sounds kind of fun. Like a game.
We're moving out.
Oh, Uma. Always insulting everybody. Every chance she gets.
I can't believe I'm already about to graduate. I want to preserve beautiful memories of my campus life.
Let's make some waves! Hope the water isn't too salty for ya.
Next. Rest assured, beauty remains impervious. Under the light of the kingdom, all
Your eyes
shall
have
meet.
what a student can do.
Oh shit. Hey, that was actually really awesome. Holy shit. So is it actually gonna show them when these pillars land like that? Let's go.
There's no way I can run in this thing.
I love me some environmental animations.
I will move as you wish.
I can't believe we even have these guys here.
I will move as you wish.
I'm gonna use my Cinderella squad. Right, for right now at least. Guys, man, it's like, it's honestly tempting to try and like core Cinderella a bit more. You know, it really is. I mean, I could technically core one her.
Be gone. Rest assured, beauty remains impervious. Under the light of the kingdom, all shall meet. Don't worry, Prince. I'll keep you safe. How do I look now, Prince? Am I beautiful?
Okay,
An intruder has arrived.
there's no way I can run in this thing. Don't the Raptors ever take a vacation?
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Your eyes on what a student can
Rest
do.
assured, beauty remains impervious. Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Strive to be beautiful.
Did you see? Your king has won another victory.
I'll follow you close.
An intruder has arrived.
Okay, let's go.
Feel the energy flow.
I can't believe I'm already about to graduate.
Yo, I forgot my tablet was there. Had my drawing tablet there. Sorry, talking to myself here. My bad.
You're in the way.
There we go.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel. Everyone follow me.
This is pretty close to our practice drills.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall
Your
kneel.
eyes on what a student can do. beautiful memories of my favorite
Next, rest assured, beauty remains impervious.
I have to level up Crown. I have to do it. I just don't really know what good substats I should put for her though, however. I'm gonna have to look into it.
Okay, this isn't going smoothly at all. I'll follow you closely,
I think it would be defense, if anything. It actually would be defense for her. Ammo capacity, maybe?
It's time to show the majesty of the kingdom. Under the light of the kingdom, hold. I'll take lead. Everyone follow me. Under the light of the kingdom, hold.
your eyes on what a student can do.
You can watch me. There's no need for worry in your eyes. Under the light of the kingdom, I'll take lead. Everyone follow me and attack.
That concludes today's lesson.
Okay.
I will move as you wish.
This isn't going smoothly at all.
Let us move forward with grace and poise.
Don't get yourself hurt, teacher.
You're about to get soaked.
Under the light of the kingdom, hold.
Your eyes on what a student can do.
Under the light of the kingdom, hold.
Your eyes on what a student can do. Can we finally hit the beach and relax? I can't believe we even have these guys here.
I will move as you wish.
You're about to get soaked.
I will move.
I can't believe we even have these guys here. There's no way I can run in this thing.
That's strange.
What is it?
We installed the A-pillar, but the Harmony Cube's computation speed isn't increasing as expected. Since the A-pillar is also a computation device for the Harmony Cube, the computation speed should increase with each installation.
Is there some kind of problem?
We ran a check, and the equipment doesn't appear to be defective.
Something is attacking it from the outside.
Yes. I suspect that someone is hijacking the data.
Grave. Can you go through the records and backtrace it?
We missed our chance this time, but we should be able to run a trace the next time they try again.
Okay, I'll get things ready.
That pilgrim, Grave? Is she strong?
Yes.
How strong?
I'm not sure. We haven't really gone toe-to-toe with her yet.
If her level is anything comparable to yours, then we already know what to think of her skills. Not much.
I wouldn't underestimate her if I were you. You'll end up regretting it. Yeah. Even when Rapi used Red Hood, she barely managed to... Whoops! Sorry, I wanted to boast about Rapi and got carried away.
What are you talking about?
Well... Rapi becomes stronger when she wears a red bandana. Have you ever heard of the Red Turban Rebellion?
You don't have to pretend. We know all about it. About Rapi's secret past and what happened to her?
Did Ingrid tell you?
Yes. She said we needed to know.
Since we were comrades and all.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to keep it a secret.
No need to apologize. You never considered us comrades anyway. Since when were you ever forthright with us? Never. Both when you were with us and after you left. You've always kept us in the dark. So don't say you're sorry. You never expected anything from us. So we stopped expecting anything from you.
I don't feel that way.
What was that? Come on, let's move.
Man, Uma really has holding on that grudge, you know? She really holding on to it.
Some people never change. Rapi, did you really leave without telling them? You didn't have your memory wiped or anything before you left, did you?
No.
Nothing happened.
That's right. That's precisely the problem. Nothing happened. Anyway, that's all in the past, so we shouldn't dwell on it. We should keep moving.
I don't know, maybe they'll talk a little bit more about Rapi and being an absolute, you know, and why she left.
Time to show what a female student is capable of.
Yeah, we never found out the reason, you know? At least I never found out the reason. Maybe this chapter will reveal it too. By the way, I did find the page for like you know, what substats to go for, and overload armor as well. That's not good. This enemy in front of me is very annoying.
Rest assured, Ruby remains impervious.
Okay, we gotta watch out for your health there, Crown. Just take cover. Aw, shit. We lost the leader! Ain't no flipping way. You know what? I got faith in us. I have faith in us. Let's do it. Yeah, we got this. We got this. There we go. And see, I need to fix Crown immediately. Like, immediately. It has to happen.
That concludes today's lesson.
That's why I was saying. I was trying to look for, like, what substats are good for Crown, you know?
I have a question for all of you.
What is it?
What's that salute doing here?
Hmm?
What kind of question is that?
Is our being here making you uncomfortable?
No, that's not it. It's just that... Don't you think you all being sent here is a bit overkill?
I see.
The goal is to use this sea pillar to push back the areas overridden with crystals, right?
A pillar.
Right! A pillar! Call me crazy, but I don't think you guys are the only ones who could get this job done. In fact, there are probably plenty of people better suited to handle this type of job. What do you think? I'm a real super sleuth, aren't I? Novel will be green with envy. You could have at least chosen a more impressive person to measure yourself against. However, you do have a point. This kind of job seems a bit out of Absolute's wheelhouse. I figured you all would bring some kind of special vacuum that'd suck up the crystals or something.
And what makes you think that?
I don't know. That's why I'm asking.
You can't think about any mission from merely one perspective. You've got to consider it from all angles.
I don't get it.
And that's why you're all inferior.
Darn. I think we just got demoted.
We're here because the chance of encountering pilgrims and heretics is high. That pilgrim called Grave doesn't seem to be the friendly type. Plus, there have been traces of other intelligent life forms here. We also know for certain that a heretic is roaming around these parts as well.
So you all were sent in as a military force to combat the heretic.
Correct.
Then why not send Matisse? They're adept at fighting too.
Why do you think?
Because they don't get along with Absolute?
Their weapons and power sources rely a lot on electricity. They'd be a movable feast for these crystals. That's why they can't come here.
The only thing we know for sure is that there's a heretic here, but we don't know anything about her. Therefore, squads with experience in dealing with heretics were chosen, which means us and you. We ought to be thanking this heretic for giving us a chance to meet.
Yeah, especially since you guys have been so busy lately. You're becoming real big shots.
Things definitely have changed since when I first joined the team. Don't you feel like we've been on a roll since I joined? We've got the commander to thank for our turn in fortune, not you.
Well, it makes sense. It does, since Matisse actually does rely on more beam weapons, so to say.
There's no way I can
You
step
know?
back.
It is dangerous. Let us move forward with grace and
Because
poise.
Lapis. Oh, it's
I
stretching my
shall
back.
wrap this up quickly.
Maxwell. Now I don't know about what's her name? The one who's the villainess, who always says she's a villainess. I don't have her, so I don't know her name. I forgot her name. But like, you know, her. the one with the white hair, the one with the villainous. Like that Nikke. I know she uses a shotgun though, however. As for the rest though, they actually use beam weapons. Like energy weapons, basically.
Under the light of the kingdom, let us all strive to be beautiful.
How do you like that? A grand victory!
Oh, an intruder has arrived.
Okay,
But going back to what I was saying though, I found some substats here. Substat page, so to say.
Time to show what a female student is capable of.
Then again, I was like looking at this tiny screen on my phone for it, but you know, it works. It works. It still does. Gosh, I'm so upset that Microsoft Edge doesn't have. You know what? I'm not gonna get into that. I like using Microsoft Edge, except. Okay, so the beef I have with it is like so when you go to your history, correct? And I did talk about this one day because of what happened. Because I ended up losing all my tabs because of the recently closed section. Didn't have the entire okay. So what it is this. You know how when you go under search history, you can find everything, right? As long as you didn't clear all the data, right? Well, this is what happened with it. So in recently closed tabs, however, you cannot do that. You have to legit not open up another either window or another tab, a new tab, because then it'll overwrite basically the whichever is closest to the bottom of the recently closed tab for the search ends up getting overridden. And that's how it works. And that's why I said I'm very pissed off with how Microsoft Edge did not incorporate a system where it's like where you can search just in your history in general, right? Where it'll list everything, right? Even if you were to type it in the search bar under recently closed tabs search bar, you can't even find it either. Like, even if you were to type in what you know is that tab that had every other single tab on it, you only need to type in like one letter or 2 letters really for it to show up. You know, you don't even have to spell the entire word out. However, even if you were to do that for the recent closed tab search, it still does not show up. It's like permanently gone. So that's why I'm so pissed with Microsoft Edge, is because I had all these tabs, right? And I did not know that they weren't going to be kept, correct? So I just lost all those tabs. And I was going to go through them at some point and take what I wanted and delete the ones I didn't need anymore. You know what I mean? Like close the windows out and stuff. So yeah, that's why I have beef with Microsoft Edge. However, it is a good search. It's a good search internet browser, however, yes. However, that one feature needs to be improved upon. And that's all I'll say about it.
I can't believe we even have these guys here.
I'll follow you closely.
Because the thing is, in order for me to bring back all those tabs, I have to go...
Arriving at the second area.
Hold up. I'll say it afterwards. But basically, I would have to go in my search history and do it manually. That's how I would have to do it. That's what I wanted to say. Okay.
Proceed with installation.
Let me do it this time. Unwa, give me your chest.
Niece.
What?
I need a flat surface to put this disc on.
Wow. Wow, she just went there. Bestie.
Keep talking and see what happens.
Whoa, easy. You're not really going to shoot me, are you?
I'm not going to kill you. I'm just going to blow your lips off.
In that case, I better move my lips so they're harder to hit.
What the fuck is going on here?
Are you okay? You're shaking.
You guys are so immature.
That's rich coming from you.
Oh man, I love when they're together like that.
There's nothing to this. You plop down the disc and the stake lands right wherever you put it. After that, it pushes away the crystals and the structures start to settle in. At this rate, we'll be done in no time.
Let me check. Someone's attempting to hijack the data. Initiating trace. They're nearby. I'll send you the coordinates.
Coordinates received. Proceeding in that direction.
between Rapi and us? Didn't you hear me back there? I don't think we should dwell on the past. What to do? Should I tell them, Rapi?
Fine.
Alright, I'll loosen my lips for old time's sake. The long and short of it is that not much really happened. Rapi joined us shortly after Absolute was formed. She adapted quickly, and before long, we became Elysion's top squad. So much so that the Elysion completely overhauled their standards several times based on our performance. Those were the days. Anyway, things stayed like that for a while. Then one day, out of nowhere, we got a written notice that Rapi had left Absolute. No explanation whatsoever.
Seriously? That's all?
That's all. You can imagine how confused we were. There hadn't been any sign that anything was wrong.
Unhwa seems particularly peeved with Rapi. Why is that?
She thought that she'd found her perfect partner. She would always say that with Rapi, reclaiming the surface wasn't just a pipe dream. Can you imagine it? Unhwa putting her arm around someone and giving them a fist bump? Unhwa didn't just like Rapi. She adored her. Considering how abruptly things ended, I can understand why she's upset.
With her personality, I'd imagine she went off demanding answers.
You know Unhwa well. She sought Rapi out multiple times after she left, but to no avail. In fact, that's something I always wanted to ask you, Rapi. Why didn't you meet with her? Were you busy?
I was avoiding her.
Huh? What? Why?
Because I felt bad.
Huh. You're a coward.
You're right.
Rapi, have you ever told Unhwa that you're sorry? So you haven't. Don't worry, I'm not going to ask why. But you ought to know that if you don't give a proper goodbye, there's no closure. No matter what the reason is. You have to close the book on that chapter. Only then can you move on and start anew.
I know.
I still wonder though, what was Rapi's reason though?
Time to show what a
You
female
know?
student is capable of.
So we got the story about from Emma and Vesti there. However, Rapi's story is honestly the real reason behind it.
We want to present beautiful memories of my sister's life.
Very interesting though. So like they legit didn't even know why then. Like only Rapi knows the reason because she's the one that left. So she had her reason. I wonder if it had to do with anything with Red Hood's ability.
We want to present beautiful memories of my sister's life. Stop licking me, Bull. I'm not even wearing a helmet. This uniform is so comfortable.
Yes, that sniper there. Shit. There's multiple ones too? That's not good.
I can't end the story like this.
I can't end it either. I need to find out what the fuck happened. I need to know. We're going back in it, guys. You gotta bring out the big guns. Even though I had some big guns, but not all of them were, you know, leveled up with substat at least wise. So hopping back into it.
Don't get yourself hurt, teacher.
Let's do it. Let's kick some ass.
Under the light of the kingdom. Oh, I knew it. I will re-engage shortly.
That's why I had to bring them out. I was trying to enjoy Cinderella Squad at the moment, you know?
You like that?
But I need to level up the gear that they all have still, you know? I still gotta do it. Oh shit! There's another one.
There's no way I can run in this thing.
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
I will move as you wish.
I mean, I was actually picturing,
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this.
A good student listens well.
I was actually picturing Unwa smiling at Rapi, you know what I mean? Like, I could picture it. Literally, I could picture them, you know? Unwa actually smiling, having her arm around Rapi's neck and everything, laughing and stuff. So I can understand now, like, why Unwa feels... She feels betrayed. That's what happens. Like, she feels betrayed. Even more so because, like, there was no reason, like, that was given to them, you know? She just, like, up and left. No reason to have, you know? You know, it does suck in a lot of instances when, like, it's something... Now, any circumstance that happens when you don't get a legit reason as to something... That always sucks. It does, you know. For some, it could be anything too, like, you know.
I will move as you
Not getting a reason for something is actually, you know. It's like one of the worst feelings too.
Time to show what a female student is capable of.
You have all these questions and they're never going to be answered, you know.
You are next. Goodbye. There's no need for watering your eyes. I did good, right? Under the light of the kingdom. Oh, I knew it. Did you see? Your king has won another victory.
Yo, let's get it.
Is this the right way?
There's no way I can.
Is this a new venue for the party? I will move as you wish.
Unwa.
What's all the fuss? I'm right here.
Everyone, stay low. Grave detected. Up ahead.
I'm not detecting any raptures nearby. The likelihood of an encounter is quite low.
We have the advantage. We should attack. Don't be a fool. We're dealing with a hostile force here. I'll aim for her legs. After that, you...
We've been spotted.
Damn, she's good.
Take cover!
What are those? Explosives?
They appear to be homemade. The explosions aren't stable.
Here comes another one.
Damn, she does not want us to get close.
I'm going in. Cover me.
Gotcha.
What are you even carrying around a gun for? Is that just for show?
Silence.
This is gonna be a direct hit.
Intercept.
On track for an indirect impact.
Intercept. Get her off balance.
Got it!
A miss. There's an opening.
Impressive. You took her down with one shot.
Emma, keep your eyes peeled.
Roger.
All right. You, idiot. Go.
Me? Me?
I'm talking to weakling. Go talk to her. I'm not exactly sure what you hope to accomplish, but go. You've got a knack for talking to people, so I'll give you a chance. I'm warning you though, the moment I detect you're in danger, I'm stepping in.
But our orders are to take her by force or eliminate her.
I'll take responsibility for what happens. Now go.
Commander, let's go together. Roger.
You. Stop. I'll kill you. Heretic? That's not the name. Don't need to know. Don't come closer. Won't let anyone take this. I'd rather do it myself.
What's she doing? Wait, she's self-destructing.
Commander.
I'm sorry.
What is this ludicrous display?
Behemoth?
Blowing yourself up isn't the answer, you fool. The 4 beasts. What do we have here? A man?
What the? Why is she reacting like this?
Commander!
Oh, so fast. Wow, you're able to block this?
Who are you?
Behemoth. The four beasts shall descend upon the earth. They will tear up the ground, flood it with water, blot out the sky, and incinerate it with blue flame. Have you ever heard this verse?
No.
Of course you haven't, because I made it up.
What is this?
Stay down. Good girl.
Rapi! No! We've got to kill this thing.
Everyone, concentrate fire.
Roger.
Let's see you try. And dodge this.
Everyone, get down!
Commander! No!
Finally.
Give it back.
No.
We have to follow them.
Agreed.
Don't act like you have a say in the matter after that embarrassing display.
Tracked a signal that's inching along. I suspect that's Brave. I assume that she's injured. As for the one calling herself Behemoth, it's strange. I'm not getting any readings from her at all. Even when she was directly in front of you, I wasn't getting anything.
Some kind of stealth protocol?
I'm not sure.
Could she be a heretic?
She must be.
And most likely the one who calls the shots here.
That's a sound plan. Let's move.
All right. Tracking Brave now.
Well, didn't expect that. Someone called Behemoth just showing up out of nowhere.
Shall we start with a glass of wine?
She just emerged. That's that's like what happened there. It just emerged out of nowhere. See? Story writers always keeping me on my toes. I'm telling you. I'll always say it too. Didn't expect that. But also, Behemoth is actually the name of the boss that was for Solo Raid, in fact. It was called Behemoth. Now I understand. Now I understand it. But yeah, that was unexpected. So not even Rapi, I guess, could like withstand that. The strength of Behemoth. Then again, I don't think Rapi activated Red Hood. Because like, I didn't see her hair change color or her eyes like glow red, you know? Okay. Well, that was interesting, I gotta say. You know, did not expect that to happen. Okay, guys, so I'll be right back real quick. So hold that thought, and it'll be just a few minutes, okay? I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I have returned. I don't know, was that quick for you? I'm not sure. But regardless, I am back. I have returned. Let's get it.
Oh,
Okay. So we finally met. I'm assuming that is a heretic by far I've ever seen one, right?
There's no way I can run in this thing.
Has to be a heretic. So
Is this the right way?
let's get it for Rapi here. She's gonna be kicking some ass soon, most likely. Okay. Piloting project number 30. Move to surface for final testing. PBZ 188.83. Desert area. Desert area. Words. Construction not possible. Reason: material shortage and unit loss due to rapture attack. SBV 85.1. / move to a nutrient-rich forest for material procurement. Construction halted. Reason: material shortage. Note: confirm that organic materials alone are insufficient. Test temporarily suspended. Organic.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Is this the right way?
A good student listens well.
I will move as you wish.
But it does look like I am going to have to be leveling up pretty soon with this, you know? I'm going to have to be leveling up that power,
Female student is capable of.
you know?
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel.
Together, attack! How do you like that? A grand victory!
Is this a new venue for the party?
I'll follow you closely, teacher.
It is time to show the majesty of the kingdom.
I'll be like looking at these substats upgrades in the meantime as well. So like I'm still here, you know what I mean? So it looks like I have everything right with Red Hood, from what I'm reading. So basically in hers is obviously attack is like the highest. Increase elemental damage, obviously. It's a must. Increase charge speed. It's definitely so really the only things for her would be like she has 3 substats to work on. I got, if I'm not mistaken, I do have most of those, in fact. So
There's no way I can run in this thing.
Commander, be careful.
Oh wow, Scarlet. Really? Ammo capacity.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall kneel. Everyone follow me and attack. There's no need for welcome.
After all that, I deserve a compliment.
I will move as you wish.
A good student listens well. There's no way I can run in this thing.
show what a female student is capable of. Under the light of the kingdom, all shall meet.
Sorry, I just like looked at Snow White's, her original one. It's saying like I just saw the sub stat increase the most is attack, right?
I deserve a compliment.
And at the end of it, it says a nuke, meaning I guess it just one shots everything. Same with the critical damage and critical rate. That's funny. I love how it just says that too. Okay, so Modernia, my girl Marion. Let's go check her out.
I will move. A good student listens
Elemental
well.
damage? Yes, that is true.
Is this the right way?
Capacity, yes. Definitely. Increase attack,
Over with and hurry back.
yes. So yeah, really. That's it, yeah.
Under the light of the kingdom. Everyone follow me.
My union raids. Who do I need for this?
Goodbye.
My girl, Lumila.
Open up.
Under the light of the kingdom.
Feast your eyes on what a student can do.
Woo! That concludes today's lesson.
I'll follow Scout.
Just read this. The heck?
There's no way I can run in this thing.
Okay, let's get back to it.
Oh, I'm glad you're here. I brought this all the way over here. But silly me, I'm not sure how to open it.
Don't touch it.
If I open this, the old veteran you think so highly of bites the dust, right? So, how do you open it? Biometric readings, perhaps? Come over here. If you open this for me and leave, I'll let you live.
Give it back.
You can't keep living like this. I pity you, truly. You're a sight for sore eyes. That's why I'll set you free, if you listen to me.
I don't need it.
How much longer do you think you can last with that rotting body of yours? Why don't you go somewhere nice to live out the rest of your life? Don't waste what few days you have left trying to change the past and doing something no one but you cares about.
No one will understand. That's why I'm doing it. Everyone needs to know. I have to rewrite it.
You can be quite frustrating, you know. What, pray tell, do you intend on rewriting?
Everything. I will rewrite everything.
You fool. That's not going to work.
Die.
No, no, no. That is the most powerful weapon which you possess, but you have no idea how to properly wield it. I assume it didn't belong to you originally. You see? All you're capable of is soiling other people's prized possessions.
Shut up.
What an annoying fly you are. Flitting about. Don't move. 1 inch in any direction, and you'll be run clean through. You don't have nearly enough power to stop these. Now, really? My, whatever should I do? Asking nicely hasn't done anything. Threatening to kill you has proved fruitless. Even roughing you up was ineffective. How can I get you to talk, hmm?
I'll never talk.
Ooh, this is becoming a real headache. Should I, perhaps, try corruption? No, that would scramble your brain, and you'd be useless to me. Stay right there for a moment. Let me think.
Visual confirmation on Behemoth and Grave.
They don't seem to be getting along too well. I bet she rules over this place.
And that clamp. It's remarkable. Not only can it deflect bullets, it also put Rapi out of commission. Oh, sorry.
Commander. I understand all too well. She's attempting to resurrect Anachiro. Worst comes to worst, there might be 2 heretics. If that happens, our chances of success are...
If you say so. Alright.
You questioning orders. I thought your greatest attribute was simply doing what you were told. Hold on. There's one more. Clamming up when you know you're at a disadvantage. That means I don't have to waste time bickering with you. It's nice.
Unwa.
Let's go.
So yeah, as you can clearly see, even after all that, you know, Unwa is, you know...
Show what a female student is capable of.
Though I gotta say this, however, Rapi leaving without, you know, giving an answer or something. I mean, it has to be a really good reason as to why Rapi never said anything to her squad. But when she just, like, you know, just left them there. Like, when she just left her squad there. She has to have a reason, right? We don't know that reason yet, however. Oh, shit.
Open up. How do I look? Sexy perhaps? Together? Attack! The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
What? Oh, you're all good, Harps. It's no big deal. You gotta eat. Why are you apologizing?
I will move as you wish.
There's no way I can run in this thing.
I'll follow you closely, teacher. Scout! There's no way I can run.
Okay, so the recommended power level has just surpassed my own, so I'm gonna have to level up very, very soon.
Let's get this over with and hurry back.
Open up. Say Commander. Over. You are
Under the light of the kingdom,
Attack!
Look who decided to show up.
Time out.
It is Shade. Always be shading, as usual. Look who it is.
Did you see? Your king has won another victory.
I'll follow you, Scout.
Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
It is time to show the majesty of the kingdom.
Shay, what are you doing at the moment? Where have you been? You've been MIA.
Under the light of the kingdom.
You've been MIA for the entire month. Where have you been?
Keep me going.
You're sick? From what? The heat?
Under the light of the kingdom.
Shade always be sick.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
How'd that happen?
Is this a new venue for the party?
There's no way I can run in this thing.
How'd that happen, Shade? What'd you do? Oh.
That really stinks, you know.
Emma, confirm the point of impact.
Direct hit to the head.
What the hell is this thing?
On it. Missile container online. Firing missiles now. Eat this.
Would you look at that? So many.
Your aim is as accurate as always. Roger.
Let's go.
What the?
I'm hit. Where are they coming from?
In impact sites are Rapi's right hand and left arm, both of Neon's legs and Anisa's right thigh.
Who the hell is she? How does she have such control over the crystals?
Sensing movement up ahead to the left.
Time to destroy this thing.
If you don't mind, I'm in the middle of having a conversation.
I guess it'd be a good idea to stay still.
Nobody move. The crystals are too close.
She's playing with us.
She's coming over here.
Now, nobody move, please. You. Yes, you. You're the commander, are you not? I only want to hear from you. The rest of you keep quiet. What are you doing here? Are you trying to apprehend me? Or that pathetic piece of waste over there? You can take her, but the coffin stays with me. Yes. Yes. I could ask you the same thing. This is my land. My secret garden. And you're intruding. It's high time I ask you what you're doing here. Grave? Oh, her? A fitting name indeed for her. But why the coffin? Do you know what this is? You knew. Color me surprised. What do you want with Anachiro? Oh. Are you being serious? Do you even fully realize what this thing inside the coffin is? Well, let me fill you in. She's our predecessor. The original fusion. Both our origin and the genesis of our legend. Our ancestor. Yes, indeed. We're kind of in the middle of something. And we could really use her help. That's why I'm doing this. No. There are 4 of us, including myself. We call ourselves the 4 Beasts. Catchy name, don't you think? Unfortunately for me, I'm in a bit of a pickle, since I can't get this coffin open. If I'm too rough with it and try to bash it open, it'll kill Anachiro. However, you work with all sorts of high-tech gadgets, don't you? Help us open that thing. Let's see. What could I offer you? How about some more information on the crystal? I'm sure you're rather curious about a mysterious entity like this, which you haven't seen before. Don't be stupid. You saw for yourself how I can control them. We're the ones who created these things. Partly by chance, sure. But hey, it's working out. What do you say? Do we have a deal? I'm giving you a golden opportunity to do a great thing for humanity, which I know is your thing. Patience is normally not one of my virtues. But since this is a rare opportunity, I'll wait. In the meantime, you have something I want. Yes, and as for what it is, saying it out loud is a bit awkward. How should I put this?
What?
I'm sorry. It's like whenever she hears that, she panics, okay?
What are you two yelling about? Ah.
Three A-pillars headed your way.
Coming in at maximum speed.
What are you doing?
A-pillar landing confirmed.
Skipping activation for sequence condition check. Proceeding straight to art creation sequence.
What the? What is this?
Need to know basis, and you don't need to know.
Roger.
You've all underestimated me. What? What's happening? Why can't I move?
You could stand to reinforce your joints a bit, you freak.
Thanks for the...
You're on track for a direct hit. Take the shot.
Take this!
Ugh.
Got it.
This feels a bit weird. Like we're a bunch of robbers or something.
Don't say that. Now I feel kind of guilty. Securing escape route. Follow my instructions.
If I force it open, Anachiro will die.
Don't do it, Rapi.
My treasure. Please. Return it.
I thought you passed out.
I must. Return it. Please. Wait. My idol. My dream.
Damn it.
A new outfit for a new fight.
So, I thought that with Pillar was gonna, like, spear Behemoth in half. I'm not gonna lie, I thought that's what he was going for. I found it funny, though, because, like, he said, Unwa, chest. And she just said, what? You saw her eyes get all big. You know what I mean? Okay, in case nobody knows, Unwa has a thing with her chest being small. And, she takes... she's very self-conscious of it. That's why, you know, she said it like that.
Everyone follow me.
And like Emma and Vesti always mess with her about it. And Shade, I did read what you had to say, and I'm sorry to hear that, buddy. I am sorry to hear that.
Did you see? Your king has won another victory.
I mean, I wish I could give you some advice about it, though. Is there nothing you can do about
I
it
will
then?
move as you wish.
Is this the right way?
Filing project number 21. We fired test piles 3 times at the coordinates where the disc was placed. All 3 tests failed due to operator errors. 3 nearby researchers were injured as a result. Suggest incorporating an essential training course for operators. Can I go over
Follow
here?
you closely, teacher.
Oh, I thought I could go over here.
I will move as you wish. Is this a new venue for the party?
But taking care of the problem is what would fix it.
Is this the right way?
Because that would still add up, though. Damn.
It is time to show the majesty of the kingdom. Under the light of the kingdom, all shall move. Open up and say no, Commander!
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
There's no way I can run in this thing.
A good student listens well. Is this the right way?
Well, I wanted to see if I could get through Cinderella's
Time to
event.
show the majesty of the kingdom.
It's just, I'm gonna have to backtrack it. I have to backtrack in it though. Cause like the only way I feel is I did miss the boss somewhere in that labyrinth.
Under the light of the kingdom, everyone follow me.
So like the only way I can find it is if I backtrack to everywhere I've been. It's the only way I can gain that ability to double jump. Besides, chapter 32, the recommended power level is close to 400,000. So I actually have to level up. See, I might be doing well right now, but I know eventually it's not going to be enough. Like, to get through the stages. Because each of these stages, it tells you what recommended power you should be.
Step back.
You see this?
It is dangerous.
So it's recommended you be at least 383,300. Right? Well, it's only going to get higher.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
So I'm going to have to like level up before I even attempt chapter 32.
Don't get yourself hurt, teacher.
Like I could probably pass it since it's on normal. However, I'm not sure about the boss fights.
How do I look? I'll take lead. Everyone follow me. This outfit is a real drag.
I mean, I could do hard mode. I can do hard mode at least. For the earlier stages, that is. Like,
Follow me.
because I know hard mode is like insane. The amount of power you have to beat
How do you like that?
is crazy.
I'll follow you. This isn't going smoothly at all.
Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
See, if I didn't actually have any of that overload armor on right now, I actually wouldn't be able to pass
Get this
this.
over with and hurry back.
But a while back, I leveled it all up. However, Crown here has to be her substats have to change. Like I have to level her substats.
Under the light of the kingdom, all shall move. I will re-engage.
In fact, while I wait and do these, I can look that up really quick.
How do you like that? A grand victory.
keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
I will move as you wish.
Scout! There's no way I can run in this thing.
Time to show what a female student is capable of. You all are next. Open up and say Commander.
Under the light of the kingdom. Everyone follow me.
I did good, right?
This light will keep me going.
Everyone follow me.
Goodbye. Let's give you a little pat. Goodbye.
How do I look? Sexy, perhaps?
Not my game.
Party isn't over yet, is
That was
it?
close.
Let's go back and enjoy ourselves.
I thought it crashed on me.
There's no way I can.
Step back. It is dangerous.
You see how it's getting tougher now?
Is this the right way?
This is what I was talking about.
Commander, be careful.
Under the light of the kingdom.
Everyone follow me.
Alright, you all are next.
You can watch me. There's no need for worrying now.
Open up and say Commander.
Under the light of the kingdom.
Together, attack. I did good, right?
Under the light of the kingdom.
Everyone follow me.
After all that, I deserve a compliment.
Okay.
I will move as you wish.
Still on that roll here. Still on it.
There's no way a good student listens well. Is this the right way? A new outfit for a new fight. Go get him, Bolt.
Oh shit.
Under the light of the kingdom.
Everyone follow me.
I will
no way I can run in this thing.
Give me that relic.
Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
A good student listens well. There's no way I can run in this thing.
A new outfit for a new fight. Go get him, Bolt.
Under the light of the kingdom.
This life will keep you going.
How do you like that? A grand victory.
Down, 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 down.
Step back. It is dangerous.
There's no way I can run in this thing.
See, the thing is, though, I need more of those crystals. I need more of those crystals to change out the substats. However,
Over with and hurry back.
that's what I'm currently lacking. I'm trying to, you know, I'm trying to stack a lot of them now.
Under the light of the kingdom.
How do you like that? A grand victory.
I will move as you wish.
A good student listens well.
There's no way I can run in this thing.
I can't believe I'm already about to graduate.
You all are next.
Under the light of the kingdom. Under the light of the kingdom.
Everyone follow me and attack.
How do you like that? A grand victory.
At least I'm getting resources, right? It's like, at least I'm getting the resources needed.
I will move as you wish.
Okay, we're getting close to the end of chapter 31 here. Okay, I'll be right back again. I promise it's the last time, okay? So, hold that thought for 1 second. Okay, guys. Let's get into it.
Keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
But to answer your question, though, Harpy, however,
Is this the right way? Is this the right way?
Leader is actually one of the oldest Nikkes, lore-wise, you know. Piling project number 31, or 30 through 1. Move back to surface to continue test number 30, NJK 2.00 / derelict city construction successful / materials abundant. Note, reconstruction signal detected near the coordinates of PBZ 188.83 from test number 30, awaiting confirmation. First phase of testing complete.
There's no way I can run in this thing.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Is this the right way?
There's no way.
Is this a new venue for the party?
Is this the right way?
I will protect you as I protect all my subjects.
Open up! Under the light of the kingdom, hold. I'll take lead. Everyone follow me and attack.
The party isn't over yet, is it? Let's go back and enjoy ourselves. Is this a new venue for the party? I will move as you wish. Shall we start with a glass of wine?
Under the light of the kingdom, hold. On me.
Goodbye.
Under the light of the kingdom, hold. On me.
That concludes today's lesson.
Okay, guys, last stage.
Is this the right way?
At least that's what it looks like, at least. I don't know. Is it?
There's no way I can run in this thing.
Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
No, let's do it.
This isn't going smoothly at all.
Ugh, my feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
Are you returning? Then I suggest you pick up the pace. The crystal chamber is approaching. It is emitting large amounts of electromagnetic waves, which I believe is due to the increased computational load on the Harmony Cube. It should arrive in about 20 minutes. Please do.
Weakling, what exactly happened back there? I was referring to what you said to me before asking for the disc, moron. I must admit, finding out the heretic's weakness and using the stakes as an offensive weapon, that was pretty impressive. It's about time you showed some improvement.
Oh my gosh, she's actually smiling? What? She is smiling?
I can't believe what I'm hearing.
I can't-
Uma giving a compliment?
I can't believe what I'm seeing. She's smiling. I'm telling you, she's very pretty when she smiles, guys, okay? Despite how Uma appears, she is actually very pretty.
Huh?
Especially when she smiles.
Is something wrong, bestie?
Uma's face. I remember that expression.
Yes. Me too.
It was when she used to be with Rapi. She always used to have that expression. It's nice to see it again after so long.
Yeah.
I presume it's likely that Behemoth is going to be chasing after us?
Oh shit. I skipped Emma's words. What'd she say?
Yeah, it is.
Oh.
Most likely, considering she's after the coffin. I don't know about you, but I'm starting to feel a bit scared. How come? It's my first time seeing a heretic, let alone a high-ranking one. What's there to be scared of? You've got us and the rest of Absolute alongside you. You mean you're not afraid? Of course not. Well, maybe a little bit. That at least doesn't make me feel so bad. It's just that everyone looks so cool and composed. I was starting to worry I was the only one who was freaking out. I'm worried too, but we've got to stay strong. I know, you're right.
Okay. Was that it? No, there's got to be more to that. There's got to be more to that, though. Look how much health this thing has. Jeez. I'm gonna miss this. No! Yeah, Crown, your substats have to increase immediately.
Everyone follow me. Let's finish this quickly. This outfit is a real crab. Under the light of the kingdom. Did you see? Your king has won another victory.
Oh, Crown. I need to improve you. I need to improve you, Crown.
I don't mean to lecture you, but next time, you would do well to check your surroundings before engaging in combat. That last skirmish ended up severely damaging many of our supplies and equipment. Her external injuries are not severe. I can do basic first aid, so I was able to conduct the necessary repairs. However, I did notice something unusual while I was conducting the repairs. Grave is a mass-produced Nikke.
What?
Well, what does that mean?
Not only that, but her body is one of the first models ever made. It's well over 100 years old. Apparently so, by virtue of the fact that she's here in front of us. If we do a brain scan, we could find out more. Unfortunately, We don't have the necessary equipment on hand to do that. As for the coffin and strange weapon of hers, we should be able to open both of them, since their security levels aren't that high. Should I open them? Understood.
When do you think she'll come to?
I've given her some sedatives. If we want her to wake up, all we have to do is administer a stimulant.
Commander, I still have misgivings about this. Yes, and? If Red Hood felt such rage towards Anachiro, that's all the proof I need.
Going silent again? You never change.
Oh, she lost her smile.
Okay. Wake her up, Mana.
Oh, they're gonna wake up Anachiro?
If she doesn't make any moves, I won't do anything either.
What an obedient follower you are. Just a moment ago, you were champing at the bit to kill her. And now? Backing off like a dog with its tail between its legs.
I agree with the commander. I'm starting to suspect that Graves' goal isn't to awaken Anachiro.
Explain.
Even when she was injured and knew she didn't stand a chance of winning, she hunted Behemoth down to get the coffin back. It's clear that she values that coffin more than her own life. She referred to it as a treasured possession. I don't know how to explain it, but I'm getting the feeling that she in fact isn't attempting to awaken a heretic which will end up being a threat to mankind. She has too much of a one-track mind. Yes, that's how it's been from the start. The reason she was hostile towards us was because I pulled the trigger first. I let my emotions get the better of me, and I wasn't thinking. Don't get me wrong. It's not that all my suspicions are alleviated. Maybe she does have a one-track mind, and her goal is to awaken the heretic. Who knows? Nonetheless, I believe we can attempt to reason with her. If it turns out that I've misread the situation, then I will apologize to her.
Very well.
All right. I'll administer the stimulant.
Oh, we're waking up Grave. Okay. I thought we were waking up Anachiro. Sorry. I got ahead of myself there.
Cut the crap. What did you do to me?
Your language circuits were deteriorating from old age, so I replaced them.
Oh, so that's why Graves spoke like that. Well, it makes sense since she is 100 years old, right? Okay, guys, so that was chapter 31. Now, I know I did say that I wasn't going to start chapter 32, that I was going to go and play Cinderella's events. So, here's the deal. As much as I want to go and honestly, I really do want to go to chapter 32. I have to complete Cinderella's event story because it's ending soon. This I can come back to afterwards. This is not an issue as much as completing Cinderella's event. Okay? So, for right now, we're going to see what happens, if there's anything else with chapter 32 here. And yeah, my power level is actually too low, and I'm going to have to level up right now as well. So you're most likely going to see me leveling up too. So, however, I hope you guys enjoyed chapter 31 of Goddess of Victory, Nikke. I sure did. I know it was kind of short compared to the other chapters. It actually was kind of short, but still had a lot of content in it that I loved and really enjoyed. Not to mention Rapi and her old squad Absolute. They had a moment, as you could see. Some old feelings were, I guess, sort of, you know, they were sort of, you know, fixed, but not entirely. Unwa still seems to hold a grudge with Rapi, and Rapi still has not talked to Unwa properly. We found out that Unwa actually back then used to adore Rapi. They were the best of friends, as it sounded, you know, where they were all buddy-buddy and stuff. Unwa actually smiled back then, too. Like, Unwa actually smiled as well. So,
Is this the right way?
that just shows you that Unwa changed completely after what Rapi did.
I'll follow
So,
you closely, teacher.
You know. However, we still don't know why Rapi left. She still hasn't explained herself. So, I'm going to assume it's going to happen in the next chapter, that she'll finally reveal why she left like that. So, I mean, I'm looking forward to it. I am.
My feet keep getting caught in the hem of this dress.
But, anyway, like and subscribe on my YouTube channel. It does help me a lot. I like to hear your comments about it, if you have any. I know that we are finally catching up to, finally catching up to the main storyline, which is at chapter 34. So we are getting there. We are about to be caught up with the present chapters. So I am very happy that finally, after all this time, I finally caught up with the main story. Now, obviously, even when I reach the main story, I'm going to be doing hard mode as well. Try see how far I can get in it. Keep leveling it up. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, and hopefully we get some more news on the Christmas banners that are going to be reappearing. And also the New Year banners. So most likely people are going to post it before I do. But, you know, I'll keep you guys in the loop nonetheless. You know, I'll say some things as well. But yeah, so thank you all for coming with this. So everybody here on Twitch, I'm still going to keep going. And we're going to hop on to Cinderella's event story. Well, Cinderella's minigame, I should say. So, and like I said, this video is always going to be broken up into parts. So expect that to happen. So let's roll on over, shall we?